the building and shit like that. But if that's the case, if he's not supposed to pursue him outside of the building, then why are y'all so proactive about in loss prevention? Or if there's somebody that looks like they may be stealing, why do y'all have y'all employees approach that person and be like, hey, can I help you with anything? Because my people, what's good? Glass, Bitter Daddy Vlog Life. Yeah, welcome to the show. For those of you who aren't familiar, Glass, my TV show. I talk about a variety of topics. We get to it. This is office vlog because I'm at the J. I'm actually a few floors up. I'm at the J. Something came up. Allergic came up on my phone. So I got to talk about it. So we're going to get to a Crown Roll. We still waiting on that sponsor. I know it's on the way. Bitter Daddy Vlog Life is moving. I'm talking about the subscriber count and the views are going up like kind of stupid. So I mean, shout out to the algorithm making that happen. But topic of today's episode, we on 46. So man, Best Buy. Yes, Best Buy the company. Y'all might have lost a real one, man. Y'all might have really lost a true asset to your company and a valued employee. I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about this story. So check it out. Walking here a little bit more quiet. This other spot where I'm heading to. The story is in California. I don't even want to say the city because I can't remember which city it was, but the story originates in California. So an employee, he's a Army veteran, so that in itself lets you know that he was dedicated to work for y'all and work for the job. Now he was an older gentleman, but long story short, this employee, he was a security guard, he got fired from Best Buy because he pursued a suspect who stole from Best Buy, and he tackled them to help the police catch him. So that was against Best Buy's policy to pursue anybody basically anybody that leaves the grounds or they just can't pursue that person, and it violates the company policy. So since he violated company policy, even though it was a noble deed and it was a good deed, he still was fired. So I'm gonna break down the story a little more because Best Buy, I think y'all need some disclaimers, or it needs to be certain loopholes and situations in which this shouldn't apply. So read the story again. It's in California. So the word the story. The cat, let me turn around so if y'all just looking, y'all just want to know still what's going down. Different stuff, story. Yep, Toyota Center. Right there. Come on, Rockets. Yeah. More downtown that way. City. Shit. Anyway, let me get to it. So, there was a guy stole something from Best Buy. He put something in his pocket. He's walking out of Best Buy. He gets to his car. Security guard let him go. Security guard, he didn't violate. He gets to his car. When he gets to his car, there are police officers that are waiting on him. The guy that, and I might be able to figure out his picture or drop his picture or whatever. The guy had warrants and he has a history of just crime. So the reason the police are out there because it's some kind of sting operation where when he gets out there, they're serving him a warrant, a felony warrant. They're serving him a warrant. They're serving the guy a warrant, and I'm assuming it's only 2 police officers because based on how the story is, and when I get to it, if it's 3 or 4 officers, it don't make sense. Officers approach this guy. He punches one officer, punches that officer. I'm pretty sure that officer might have laid it down. He punches that officer, and he's running away. So he's running away. Pause. The reason I say it only had to be 2 officers because if it's 3 or 4, and this is an older guy, like he ain't goddamn Barry Sanders, he ain't Eric Dickerson, like he's not somebody where he's agile and he's elusive enough to where he can get by 3 or 4 officers. So I'm thinking it's only 2. Play. So he hits the officer, he's running. He's running. If you look on the video, he's running back towards Best Buy. He's running back towards Best Buy. He's almost running towards the entrance door, and I'm assuming the security guard is just outside looking. Because from the video, as he's running towards the door, and as he runs towards the door, I guess he sees the security guard, so he start cutting back across the parking lot. So he cutting back across the parking lot. You can see the security guard chase him and tackle him right there in like the little, it's like a little median or something like that. He tackled the guy. When he tackled the guy, then police came and arrested him. Good job. Good in that nature. Best Buy, I get y'all policy that you're not supposed to pursue him outside of the building and shit like that. But if that's the case, if he's not supposed to pursue him outside of the building, then why are y'all so proactive about in loss prevention? Or if there's somebody that looks like they may be stealing, why do y'all have y'all employees approach that person and be like, hey, can I help you with anything? Because they believe that saying that or doing that kind of deters the potential thief from stealing something. So if you don't want them to approach them in general, then that tactic in itself, like, you might need to really think about that tactic and just approaching just somebody in general. Rewind the story. It's amazing how the police were serving this guy a warrant, and he managed to punch a law officer and escape without getting shot. Another topic for another day, but it's amazing how he gets served a felony warrant and he doesn't have guns drawn on him, and this is a sting operation. Every sting operation I've seen, unless they know the person has a weapon, they come out weapons drawn, and they come out and they immediately not tackle the person, but they just real proactive about, hey, hands up, don't move, this or that, because they don't want to shoot the person. But how they're serving a warrant, and he hits one officer and he's running because he was probably going to get away from the second officer. Like, I'm just not understanding how that's possible. But again, hopefully the history of the different shootings and different things that occurred maybe have deterred officers from also pulling out their weapons. I'm gonna have to see more research on that to believe that's really the case, and that's how it goes down now. I'm not believing that, but I'm just gonna have to see more research on that. But anyway, Best Buy, I can understand y'all policy because, okay, let's say as the guy's chasing the man, he chases the man, he rolls his ankle, he breaks his ankle before he even catches the man. And since he rolls and he breaks his ankle, now you as a company don't want to be liable for that because he shouldn't have been doing it. And then at the same time, like, that's just against company policy. So I understand the liability aspect and that in which y'all doing. But what he did was a noble thing. And the reason I say y'all might have lost a real one is because this man, he's an Army veteran. Maybe he's working there part-time. But for somebody to run down and tackle a person, like, to be a superhero for y'all, and he's making, I'm not sure how much he's making in California, but he's working an hourly job. For that person to take that kind of risk on an hourly job, y'all need to know that that's the type of employee we need to keep, because he might die behind. Like, he willing to die for this shit. Under no circumstances am I willing to chase or approach anybody. Like, I'm not trying to die behind no type of shit, especially nothing that I don't own. So he was willing to die behind this shit, and y'all let him go. I'm pretty sure that job was probably his lifeline, or that was just a nice supplemental source of income, because if he's an Army vet, he's getting a check from the Army. Not sure what else he's doing, but this is just a nice little bit of supplemental income. But let's say he wasn't an Army vet, if this was his only job, like, he did something to be a noble person and he got penalized for it. Like, there has to be some type of loophole in that. But y'all comment below and y'all let me know what y'all think about that situation and the policy. I'll see if I can find the story so I can go ahead and add the story in the description. But man, Best Buy, y'all might have lost y'all one of the realest ones that y'all might have ever had. Y'all might need to start thinking about other policies and how they work. We're gonna see what it is, but y'all keep going. Billy Daddy Blog, like Ace Time, I get it, y'all know what I'm talking about, man.